One of the main ideas associated with the future is the invention of cars that drive themselves. Well, with the development of this robot driving application, we are that much closer to the future. In the robot driving application, two different video feeds are used to control the robot. The video image on the left is used to classify objects in the shot, and the video image on the right is used for giving driving commands. When placed in a new environment, the first thing we must do is classify everything the robot can see. Clicking and dragging with the right mouse button marks an area or object as unsafe. Using the left mouse button, click and drag to mark an area or object as safe. With the classifications given so far, these areas along the edge of the image have been classified as unsafe. In this situation, this mistake doesn't have a very large impact on the robot's driving, and the same is true of these two smaller areas. At some point, it might be necessary to mark the walls as unsafe. However, there's a large area of unsafe between the floor and the wall, which would keep the robot from attempting to drive on the wall. Clicking somewhere on the right video image causes the robot to drive to that point. If you want to direct the robot to somewhere off camera, click on the blind turning circle and the robot will turn, then just click to drive. Here, the robot is in an environment with all kinds of obstacles. We use the driving application to classify the carpet as safe, and that the surrounding obstacles are unsafe. Just to be sure, we give it one more unsafe example and tell the robot to drive forward. It turns to avoid the table, and then turns to avoid the chair. Part of the wall is classified as safe, but the area of unsafe along the bottom of the wall causes the robot to stop. Now we have placed the robot outside, and we want to make sure that the robot stays on the sidewalk. We mark the sidewalk as safe, and the grass and people as unsafe. We then tell the robot to drive forward. The robot turns to avoid the grass, Notice that the application already does reasonably well at classifying the people as unsafe. We instruct the robot to go around the corner and continue down another sidewalk. Here, the application marks the grass as unsafe and the snow as safe. That's a problem. So we stop the robot and reclassify the snow. The application now marks the snow as unsafe. We tell the robot to go forward and is now able to avoid the snow. In a parking lot, we mark the asphalt as safe and the cars as unsafe. We add another example to make the classification of the cars more accurate and then drive forward. The robot is able to avoid the car and we drive again. As you can see, the future isn't too far away, and with cars driving themselves, who knows how long it will be until they can fly.